Concord. It was fun while it lasted. I mean, making fun of it, not actually playing the game. I never considered even remotely the idea of buying it, and so did everyone else in the world because no one did.
Just under 30 minutes ago, Concord announced that the servers are now officially all offline.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
However, things don't quite end there just yet. That takes us to this post over on Reddit titled, "Allegedly, senior concept artists for Concord are going through an extremely difficult time, and some might no longer want to work in games or design characters after this." So,
hell yeah, that's a win in my book. These people who designed the characters of Concord don't deserve rights. What do you mean? That's wonderful news. I wouldn't trust these people with, well, standing still. Oh my, that's beautiful. I love it. Oh no, the horrors. These absolutely talentless virtue signalers, political pundits, failures are no longer gonna work in gaming? Oh, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
So we're going to take a look at a number of tweets that allegedly come from Amanda Kiefer. Before we do, let me give you all the context here.
Oh.
Amanda Kiefer is a senior concept artist over at Firewalk Studios, which is, of course, the studio behind Concord. Now, it looks like she's in protected mode. However,
Obviously.
It seems like one of her confirmed followers actually leaked the messages and posted them over on Reset Era. And she was seemingly responding to this person who said, "Kinda want to try to redesign one of the Concord characters, not to fix art or any pretentious BS, just as an experience to see if I can find where it went wrong in the designs. Also, it sounds like a fun thing to draw. I love GOTG looking stuff." I'm just assuming.
Oh man, if she does not take something like this as a personal attack and aggression, I don't know, boys.
That stands for Guardians of the Galaxy, but correct me if I'm wrong. I think they look great as background characters in the movie or something. They're just missing the hero part. Yeah, you know, the part that's pretty important for a hero shooter. They look like background characters. That's pretty funny. All right, with that context, let's take a look at this set of messages allegedly from Amanda Kiefer responding to that artist whose tweet we
it's gonna be bad.
Just read. "I was going to DM you after seeing this, but this site makes me pay to do that, so at the risk of getting dogpiled, I'm just going to say this here. A lot affected the art side of Concord, including design by committee, failure, some leadership, to listen to the art team, etc. The character concept art team, including myself, is going through an extremely difficult time emotionally, and some of the team no longer..."
Emotionally, she said. Emotionally. Oh no, emotionally. We made bad things. Bro, listen. Who told them to make half their characters fat? Probably no one. Let's be completely real. Probably no one.
Want to work in games, design characters, or even do art anymore after this. Because of this, posts like yours, though understandable, are unfortunately ill-timed. None of us know which way the wind will blow with the studio. We are worried sick and terrified of the future. Not only that, but we have...
Hey, when you do something like Concord, I have no pity for the wicked, because why would I? They will never have pity for anyone else. So, it's justice in my opinion. Good. The suffering of these people is an experience that should be seen by a lot of people, honestly. Because, well, honestly, this is not even suffering. These people are just already putting themselves as the primary victims of no one knows even honestly what. And that is pathetic.
Have been shouldering the brunt of the emotional labor as executives/directors dodge most of the blame. Behind the scenes of all this talk about Concord and character designs, people's livelihoods are at risk. And there are very real financial consequences that might hurt us even more. That's just what I can say from our point of view. I'm not saying change course or anything. Us artists like being able to use social media to promote our work and get more jobs, but I'm saying we see this, and it does absolutely affect us, since we just got our teeth kicked in. Okay, so if those messages are indeed true, then here's my thoughts. I do agree that the executives, the directors, the suits at the top should not be...
I don't agree with anything. I think this is a blatant lie or some kind of idiotic misunderstanding of what the hell was said at some point. Because there's no way a single executive even remotely cared to say, hey, we need one white guy in the game and no one else, and then we need all of them to look as stupid as possible. They all need to look like clowns. Okay, they all need to look like clowns. Half of them need to be fat. We need 2 Michael Jacksons, not 1 but 2 in this game. Okay, listen. No, that did not happen. I'm instantaneously pressing X to doubt here. There is no world where this was even remotely true. Okay, these artists did what they wanted. No one said no to them, and that's how it happened. I'm calling absolute 100% BS.
Dodging most of the blame. Clearly, they all wanted this sort of like modern audience approach for Concord that ended up being a terrible decision. And that, of course, would reflect on the character design team that they hired. At the same time, for all I know, a lot of the character design team may have also wanted to take that approach and had no issue with it. There's really a lot of context that we don't know about. And it does seem fair to say that the character design team probably could have done a better job. Like,
no. If the character design team did not agree with what was done, first of all, they would not private them. They would be like, oh, look at my work. Do you honestly think I would ever make something like in Concord? No. These people probably have a history of doing exactly stuff like this. They're just, as all liberals, they're just constantly lying about stuff to take absolutely no blame and shift blame.
There wasn't a single design that really looked good in that game. And pretty much everybody, including myself, won't always do our best work. Sometimes we mess up, sometimes we make mistakes, and that's a normal thing to have happen on occasion. So I do think it's a little tacky for this person to bring up like, oh, our livelihoods are at risk, as if no one's allowed to criticize the character roster of this AAA game. Like, I don't want anyone's livelihood to be at risk, but come on, that's like a guilt-trippy, tacky move. We all need to—
I do. People are not equal and they do not deserve equal things in life, okay? When you're this incompetent, when this is you, you know, I'm not gonna be sad that you're not getting the same thing as someone else who's actually trying in their life, you know? Someone who's working in construction and actually trying, and you want to be better than them while doing less. And you want people to sing heroic tales of your valor at the same time. Get the fuck out.
to make an income. That doesn't mean that if we do a bad job on something, no one's allowed to say anything about it. You surely get the point, so I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think about this stuff in the comments. If you enjoyed my coverage, consider liking and—
Anyway, that was Hero Hey. On point. Bye.